Hey guys, welcome to EnthuLab for enthusiastic minds. In today's video, I will be showing you how to create a CV. There are three parts to creating a CV. These are the building blocks, tips when building your CV, and finally, managing and updating your CV. The building blocks of a CV are little blocks of information about yourself. This answers the question you may have, what information should I have on my CV? I'm going to list out a few of these blocks, but keep in mind, you do not have to use all of them. Deciding which blocks to use is a matter of relevance to the job you are applying for and is further explained a bit later. A professional picture, your name and contact information such as your email address, phone number, or any other means for people to get a hold of you. A summary or professional profile about yourself. This is a summary of what you have to offer and or what you have brought to the table at previous jobs. A summary of your skills. These are usually bullet points that clearly state what skills you have obtained. Work experience with references to each job. Just make sure you are ordering these in reverse chronological order, which means from the most recent job going backwards. Tools experience, such as working with Microsoft Office or more specialized tools used in certain industries. Education and certifications. These should also be in reverse chronological order. So usually these make up the basics of your CV, but there are a few more blocks that you can use to fill up some space or to add emphasis on certain relevant skills you want to mention. Major achievements you've had in your life. Languages and proficiency. Hobbies and interests. Informal certifications or training that you've obtained via self-study. Your DISC profile. This lets the employer know what type of personality you have and helps them with their people management to determine how to best utilize you in various situations. I'll leave some links in the description if you want to read more about it or even take the test for yourself. Now here are some tips you can use to figure out how to lay out all these blocks and allow your CV to take shape. You will notice that each tip allows you to better fulfill the previous one. Number 1. Your CV should be a maximum of 2 pages. The reality is that recruiters have to go through hundreds of CVs a day, and noticing that they have to read a 5 to 10 page CV is really demotivating. Show them you respect their time and they will be happy to read a well summarized CV of yourself. Number 2. The first half of the first page is the most important. This part of your CV is almost guaranteed to be read. Due to this, you should have all the information that covers all the requirements of the job post and how to contact you in this section. By doing this, the recruiter already sees you as a viable candidate and may read your CV further or automatically decide that you are the one they are looking for. Number 3. Keep all information relevant and to the point. This helps you save a lot of space on your CV. But this also gives the recruiter a sense that you mean business and you know the facts about yourself. Sometimes you may be tempted to add more to your CV that has nothing to do with showing you match the requirements of the job post. This is still fine if you need to fill up some space, but ask yourself, can any other building block have a bigger impact than this? If so, then rather use one of those. Number 4. Match the job post as far as possible. This tip can be best utilized when doing a skill summary. If you can have all the skills required in the job post and portray a mirror image of that in your CV, it allows you to make the indirect statement of, I am the perfect candidate for the job. This tip may be extremely valuable as we move more into the digital world, where the possibility of your CV being screened by a software before even being sent to recruiters is reaching reality. Number 5. Have multiple versions of your CV. Using the building blocks mentioned, we have come to realize that we can use a certain combination of building blocks to have your CV be more relevant to the job post. This being said, you can also have multiple versions of your CV that you can send to different jobs you are applying for. I know it may be overkill to have a unique CV for each job you are applying for, but maybe have categories such as job titles or job areas. Having a unique CV for different job titles you are applying for may be more successful for you. Regarding different job areas, it may be beneficial to have different information, such as the physical address you would be staying at if you got the job rather than your current address. And last but not least, double check your CV. Let's face it, English can really stab you in the back sometimes. So just ensure you put in the effort to double check that you do not have any spelling or grammar mistakes in your CV. This can be done by asking your friends and family to give it a read and see if they pick up anything. Or you could try using tools such as Grammarly to check if you've made a mistake anywhere. Lastly, let's discuss how you can manage and update your CV. For this, I recommend you use a cloud storage facility, such as Google Drive or Dropbox, to keep all the copies of your CV so you can access it whenever you need to. I also recommend that you save 2 copies of your CV, one as a Word document and one as a PDF. This is because certain job portals require your CV in one or the other of these specified formats. So it doesn't hurt to be prepared for both. As for updating your CV, do so whenever you have new information to add to one of the building blocks you are using. This may be tedious at some points, but you don't really update your CV very often. So just put in the effort and I'm sure you will find success. And that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions or suggestions for a video you would like me to do in the future, please feel free to drop those comments down in the comment section below. It would be greatly appreciated if you could show some support and hit that like button, and consider subscribing and turning on notifications to get alerted whenever I release a new video. Till the next time, stay safe and stay enthusiastic.